Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews, and today I have another Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. This is Deanston Virgin Oak. On the label it says unchill filtered, exactly as it should be. We put everything we are into everything we make. 46.3% alcohol by volume. It says simple, handcrafted, natural, nothing added but hard work and determination. And this is a 750 milliliter. So it says finished in virgin oak casks. I'll read a couple notes off the whiskey jug. So the distiller on this is Deanston. Mash bill, 100% malted barley. The cask is ex-bourbon in virgin oak. The age on this is actually an NAS, so that is a no age statement whiskey. ABV, like I said, 46.3, non-chill filtered, and natural color. And the price on this, it says average price $33, but I actually paid $30 for this. Actually, it might even been a little bit less than that. But yeah, let's pop this open and fill it into my Glencairn. As you guys can see, I've already drank a decent amount of this. I've actually forgot to review this, so I'm going back to it now. So let's go over the color on it. Looks pretty clear, kind of a nice golden color, kind of like a golden honey, you could say. Now, read some notes off the whiskey jug. The whiskey jug gave this an 86 or a B. And the nose on this is supposed to be earthy malt, orchard fruit, honey, and vanilla cupcake. So let's go for the aroma. Definitely like an earthy floral maltiness, but it's definitely more like a floral grassiness, so I'm not picking up any like peat smoke. So yeah, it definitely doesn't smell smoky or peaty. It's just kind of earthy and floral. Heavy malt notes. Definitely getting like a nice sweet honey. For those orchard fruits, I'm picking up like apples and pears. And I'm getting kind of like a nice sweet vanilla icing. I'm not really getting vanilla cupcake like they say. I'm not really getting any kind of cake or like sponge cake aroma. In my opinion, I feel like the earthiness is a little too overpowering. That's just on the aroma though. But it smells really good. It smells pretty balanced. Like I said, the earthiness is just a little bit stronger than everything else, so that's kind of mostly what you smell. So the taste on this, it says earthy malt, orchard fruit, honey, and vanilla frosting. So let's go for the taste. Right up front, you definitely get a nice earthy, very malty, I believe this is 100% malted barley. So you definitely get that strong maltiness right up front. And at the beginning you get the earthy floralness. In between, so to pick up those light, subtle orchard fruit flavors. Like I said, kind of in the aroma. Getting apples and pears. Nice honey sweetness and a vanilla icing kinda. This says vanilla frosting, excuse me. But I kind of get like a vanilla icing, which is basically the same thing. Finish on this is long. So on the finish on this, on the end, I'd say it starts with a long orchard fruit kind of apple and pear, and a nice kick of that maltiness, and then it kind of fades away to kind of like that cinnamon spice. It has a little bit of like a nutmeg flavor to it, and the cinnamon spice kind of reminds me of something you would get with like a rye. But it's pretty good. If you're somebody who likes peat, you should probably try this. Like I said, there's really not much of a smoky, peatiness to it. But if you like that earthy kind of floral taste you get from Scotch, this is pretty good. Like I said, the orchard fruit, those apples and pears, a little bit more of a subtle flavor. So what you're really gonna pick up from this is kind of that earthy, malty, and then that cinnamon spice. Those are kind of the big flavors you get. So like I said, price on this was like $30. So for a rating on this one, for the price, what it is, and the quality, I think I'm gonna give it a, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. If it was a little bit more fruitier to me, I'd probably like it a little bit more. I'm not a very big fan of the earthy floral, or the peat, but I'll drink it. I'll try it. But it's pretty good. Get a little bit of oak and wood too on the flavor. Let me see if I can read some stuff. It says, on the nose, virgin oak tantalizes the senses with a light lemon zest and sweet barley sugar fragrance with hints of apple and nutmeg. So I can pick up kind of like a nice lemon, kind of citrusy flavor to it. And it definitely is very sweet. It definitely has a nice kick of that sweet honey. And it says with hints of apple and nutmeg. So like I said, the apple is kind of what I get with those orchard fruits. And that nutmeg kind of works with those spices that I pick up. It says then as it coats your mouth, think candied fruits with vanilla toffee and heather honey. So I'm kind of picking up like a nice toffee sweetness, a little bit of kind of like a caramel sweetness too. It says now for the finish, delicious and spicy with a burst of honeyed malt and sweet oakiness, unmistakably Deanston. Ingredients: water, malt, barley, and yeast. So yeah, like I said, you kind of get that oak and wood along with the finish. After that malty orchard fruit flavor, you kind of get that oaky wood and cinnamon nutmeg kind of clash together, and you're left with that lingering cinnamon nutmeg kind of spice. Like I said, it's definitely worth the price. So for $30, if you're looking to try some new Scotch, if you're a fan of Highland single malt Scotch, I know a lot of Highland whiskeys don't usually have that floral peatiness. Well, the ones that I've tried, at least, most of the ones that I've tried that are Highland usually don't have any floral or like grassy or like peaty smokiness to them. But yeah, this is pretty good. If you're someone who kind of wants to steer towards more of a floral, kind of earthy Scotch, this is a good one to check out because it's definitely not overpowering. It's not a mouthful of earthiness. You definitely pick up some nice fruity flavors and a nice maltiness as well. So it's not nothing that's going to completely throw off your palate. You're not going to have to drink water to taste other stuff with this. But yeah, like I said, definitely recommended. If there's any other single malt scotches or liquor beers you guys like to see on my channel, definitely leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos on liquor and beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.